Alright, today I'm taking you on a day in the life. I'll be talking about portion sizes, potential alternatives to the foods that I eat, in case you'd be interested in following the same or a similar plan. Whether or not you intend to do so, of course, depends on you. Everyone is different and everyone has different needs. Know what you need and eat to your needs. I might need more, I might need less than you do. I might crave entirely different foods, and that is okay. Listen to your doctor, or your meal plan, or your intuition, whichever you follow currently, and I hope that this video will at least give you some inspiration. So let's go. Wake up at around 8 o'clock, sometimes earlier, but generally around 8 o'clock. The first thing I do is make myself a nice cup of peppermint tea, my mom a nice cup of black tea, and then I make my sandwiches. 3 slices of homemade bread with cheese and hummus today. If eating supermarket bread, I guess this might be 4 slices of toast bread or 3 sandwiches, and yeah. I then take these sandwiches along to my dog walk in the forest, where I then go with my mom. So yeah, as I said, this is 8 or 9 a.m. by now. After our walk, we have proper breakfast at 9:30, 10ish. I like to make myself a nice bowl of Greek yogurt with banana, peach, melon, berries, grapes, dried fruits, nuts, seeds, whatever we have on hand. I like to put it all in. And I eat this out in the sunshine. And then I have some time to myself to read, write, relax in the sun, or help mom with groceries or whatever. Yeah, and today I finished off opening Skinner's Box, the novel I was reading, after which I went for a little hang in the pool with my dogs.
Jacob!
After my little swim and drying up, it was about 12:30, so time for lunch. As you know, lunch for me tends to be leftovers from the night before. So if you, like me, like to have warm lunches, think about 150 grams of dry pasta with some cheese, cream, or tomato-based sauce with some veggies, and potentially some legumes or meat or seafood. Sometimes I'll have leftover potatoes as well, or rice or casseroles. Generally, if there is anything left over, it'll be pasta. So, yeah, yesterday I had this lovely pasta with cheese and tomato sauce, eggplant and chickpeas. An amazing recipe that will certainly be in my cookbook, so keep an eye out for that. Today we sadly did not have any leftovers, so I just had bread, with hummus, with tuna mayonnaise spread, and with speculoos from Belgium. As I mentioned, and as you can see, 4 slices of homemade bread weigh about 200 grams together, so 50 grams each. This is the equivalent of 4 supermarket sandwiches or 5 slices of regular toast. wasn't planning to include much footage of me eating, seeing as I had this beautiful bun on top of my head, but I guess it was just too hot. The weather, I mean. At 3 o'clock, my mom asked if I wanted to join her for a short forest walk, so I agreed, and we decided to take ice creams to the forest with us. Then, when we returned, I prepped a quick salad with tomatoes, avocado, olives, pickles, radish, honey mustard dressing, and I think this is an absolute must in the terrible heat. Ice cream and salad are one of those things that I've been having every single day for the past weeks. So I guess my staples currently are bread, and yogurt for breakfast. Always. Then bread with spreads. Although usually cheese and eggs for lunch. But today, as you saw, it was hummus, speculoos, pasta, and tuna. And obviously, if there's leftover pasta, it will be pasta. Then my snack has been pretty stable as well. 1 Magnum ice cream, 1 small salad, and that lasts me till dinner. So this is about 7 o'clock, and dinner is served. We usually have either potatoes in whichever form or pasta. From time to time, we might have rice or bulgur, whatever. Yesterday, we ate potatoes with celery, and I made chicken cordon bleu, as you can see here, with breadcrumbs and cheese and ham, which I then fried in a pan for a bit and then put in the oven for about 30 minutes, and with creamy sauce, a ton of it. When we eat potatoes, we count about 5 regular sized potatoes per person, or 10 to 12 smaller new potatoes. And for pasta, as I said before, it's about 150 grams of dry pasta per person with a ton of sauce, because all of us quite like sauce. So tonight we did have pasta with a sauce made up of cream, Philadelphia cheese, spinach, and chicken. So 150 grams. So 150 grams and lots of sauce. Then at around 9 at night, I like to spend some time with my parents. We like to play some games or watch a film. At this time, I also have my, last snack. So lately I've been having some Belgian waffles with Nutella, or some of my favorite chocolate cookies. But my all-time favorite, another staple, is Greek yogurt with banana, walnuts, and honey. Absolutely love this stuff. Try it out if you haven't already. I'll also drink a small glass of milk, and then right before I go to bed, I tend to go for some biscuits or some chocolates. Totally optional, but obviously a good choice. So, throughout the day, I drink mostly water. This glass will be, I don't quite know how many I had today. If I finish this glass, I'll have had about 2 liters. I drink about 2 liters in a day, I think. So that was that for my day in the life. I hope you enjoyed it and that it gave you some new ideas and insights. It is a small increase from when I first returned home from uni, as I realized my appetite when I came back here in Slovakia in this hot weather had decreased a little bit, although my requirements certainly are the same. So I saw the weight drop and knew immediately that I needed to intervene, so I did. It's important to be aware of these things and to keep a bit of a lookout for it. So remember, we are in this together. If you do have any more questions, do leave them below. I'll try to answer them in an upcoming video or my upcoming book. So stay tuned.